They're made out of premium grade silicone. They're made out of silicone. How do you say it? Silicone. It's not a real word anymore. They're made out of silicone. They're made out of silicone. Is there an E? How do you say it? Oh, it's silicone. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're gonna keep it pretty simple, but hopefully helpful. That is the goal. Now, I am no expert in sustainability. However, I feel like I've really been around the block for a while. I am not using that right. I've had sustainable swaps in my life for a while. So today I'm going to give you my favorite sustainable and reusable swaps that I've made, kind of with the qualifier being that even if these weren't sustainable, I'd still probably use them. Of course, saying that with a grain of salt, because it's hard to separate the sustainability aspect from these products, because that's the initial reason I bought the products. All that to say, these are products that I stand by 100% and use all the time. If you're just starting your sustainability journey, these are also like pretty easy, pretty beginner swaps. However, if you're deep into this journey, I'd love to hear if you use any of these same products or if you have any favorite ones that you would recommend. Make those recommendations down in the comments below. While you're there, give this video a thumbs up and please make sure you subscribe. Repeated for emphasis, you can only subscribe once, but do it. So without further ado, let's jump into our first product. Pick number one, stasher bags. I love my stasher bags. I swear by them. They are reusable bags to replace any kind of Ziploc bag or other Tupperware. They're made from premium grade silicone, so they're super, super durable, which is really great. You don't have to worry about them like breaking in your bag or something like that. You can put them in the dishwasher. You can microwave them. They're really great. They're just awesome. They come in a variety of sizes. They're super cute. This is like their stand-up bag, a classic sandwich bag. This is, I think, their largest one. It's like a half-gallon one. But they're really great. They're not super expensive. They're definitely more than a Ziploc bag, but they're super durable, so they're going to last you a really, really long time. The first couple of bags that I bought for myself, I know that I bought them on sale because I pretty much don't purchase anything unless it's on sale. And then I got the majority of my bags were a Christmas gift this year. My number one Christmas ask was for a stasher bag bundle that had like 9 bags in it or something like that. But it's been great. They're so versatile. They're super cute and they're just super high quality. Highly, highly recommend stasher bags. Number 2 is a final swabs. Now, to be fair, these are actually pretty new to me. This one I got like summer of the pandemic, and then this one I got when I moved to Seattle. And they are different. So this one's got like smooth edges, and then this one is for your ears. And it's got little groovies. I gotta say, I know you're not supposed to put cotton swabs in your ear, whatever. That's not what we're here for. I am not a doctor, but this gets the job done. But these are really great. They're super easy to clean once you use them. Just run them under hot water, dry it with a towel, and you're good to go. Both of these I bought with a coupon. Final swabs, number 2. So number 3 is something that I started using when I was living at my parents' because my mother had them, and it is wool dryer balls. The brand I use is called, let me actually open it so you can see. It's called Friend Sheep. They're made out of 100% organic and cruelty-free New Zealand wool. And I actually splurged a little bit and got the ones that are penguins. Aren't they just adorable? They're also hand felted in Nepal for fair wages and ethical working conditions. They're part of 1% for the planet, cruelty-free, plastic-free, all these things. But they also reduce your drying time and they make your clothes softer and fluffier, I swear. And then in this case, Ollie really likes to play with them as regular toys. So Ollie really is not a ball dog at all. Tennis balls don't exist to him, but wool dryer balls are a real blast. So they also make great dog toys, just in case. Product number 4 is my sustainable conditioner, shampoo, and soap. They're currently in use, so they don't come in quite as pretty of packaging. I would say switching to bar soap and bar shampoo was one of my first sustainable switches I made a number of years ago. But to be quite honest, oh my god, they smell so good. Oh my god, I just want to sit here. Oh my god, this one smells good. This one smells better. Oh my god. I'm just gonna leave these here so I can smell them. Okay. Honestly, I would say bar shampoo and soap and conditioner was one of the first switches I made. And I've been through a number of different shampoo bars and specifically conditioner bars. And they've always like kind of worked, but I also had really short hair for a long time. So once I started growing my hair out the past couple of years, I needed to I started to kind of experiment more with different bars to see what would work. And so the brand that I have found and will tell everybody about is called Etique, but they are amazing. So the first thing that I really love about them is that I feel like most shampoo bars and conditioners have different scents, but like not different hair goals. For instance, I have nice thin oily hair and I'd like that addressed. So I actually use the St. Clements bar and it's for oily hair specifically, and honestly I think it works like a dream. But they're really nice, they lather up really well. I think they have different kinds of bar soaps. I got this one because it's an orange vanilla scent, which like, but the thing that I love most is that I hate conditioner bars. I'm sorry, I already have very limited hair to begin with because it's so thin, and I feel like most conditioner bars don't lather and they just rip out my hair. And then I found they have concentrates. So you break up these bars, you pour in boiling water and you let it dissolve like overnight, and then bam, you've got conditioner. It's like just like regular conditioner and it leaves my hair so incredibly soft. They are plastic free, carbon neutral, palm oil free, vegan. They participate in direct trade. This company is fantastic. So I highly, highly recommend them for any kind of hair bodily needs. Number 5, Swedish dishcloth. So these things are really great. This is one that I have not used yet, but I think my mom actually got me my first Swedish dishcloth. They're basically if like a sponge and a paper towel had a baby. So these things are super, super durable. When they're wet, they're very flexible. This is the one that I'm currently using that I hang like over my faucet, so it's dried like this. But they're really, really great because you can wipe up counters, scrub dishes with them. They're really versatile and they last a really long time. They're made of a combination of cellulose and cotton. They're completely compostable. You don't have to worry about where they're going in a landfill. Also, they usually come in really, really cute patterns. Mine are just kind of generic. I had 2 really cute ones before I moved. One with a flamingo and one with mushrooms on them, and I'm pretty sure I left them somewhere in my parents' house. So Mom, if you're watching this and you find them, I would very much like them, please. Anything that you would use a paper towel for, you can use these guys for instead, and they're way, way more durable. So, Swedish dishcloth. Number 5, my reusable tumbler. As of late, it hasn't been super useful in the normal sense because of COVID. A lot of places aren't allowing you to bring your own cup. But I will say I still get weekly use out of this. If I make my own coffee before I go on a hike or I'm going to run errands, this will keep it nice and warm. If I make iced coffee at home, I usually will put it in this because it'll stay cool longer. And the great thing is there's so many brands for reusable tumblers. This one I got specifically because I thought the quote was really cute and like a little bit cheesy, but it says, "Happiness can't be bought, but it can be rescued." It's from a company called Grounds and Hounds, and they donate to rescue organizations, so a great cause. I also have another reusable tumbler or reusable mug that has a top that's sealed, but I lost it and then I found it, and now I believe it is also at my parents'. So Mom, if you are watching this, can you reach out? I'm hoping I get to use it more once we get out of this pandemic. So we are on to a different kind of cup, and that is a menstrual cup. Here is what they actually look like, or what mine looks like. I will say I'm a pretty new user to menstrual cups. I started using them back at the end of 2020 in like the fall. I just gotta say, it's so worth it. There's definitely a learning curve for sure, but the amount of freedom you feel of not having to change a tampon or a pad throughout the day is fantastic. The brand I use is called Salt. They're about $30. I waited for a sale, so I got it for like 20% off. But if you take into consideration how much a box of tampons costs, like $8 a box or something like that, they very, very quickly pay for themselves. To be able to go a whole day and not have to think about your period is really, really freeing. So highly, highly recommend this for anybody with a uterus. Menstrual cups are the way to go. Number 8 is Chico bags. I love my reusable bags. Chico bags are not the only ones I have, but they're my favorite. I got these about 6 years ago. Okay, that's a lie. I got this one 6 years ago, and then I have a purple one that, Mom, if you find it, please let me know. And then I stole this from someone in my family because I don't think I bought it, but either way, it's been in my life for like 6 years. These are great because here, I'll show you. They unfold into like a nice, very durable bag. And then they just fold in on themselves. And you just gotta shove them in to the little pocket. And they all have little tiny carabiners. This one, the little drawstring is missing, so it doesn't close up quite as nicely as my sling one does. But they're great to just fit in a purse, or if you like just need it real quick, you don't have a purse, you attach it to your keys, it's good to go. The great thing about Chico bags is that they are a B certified corporation. They are carbon neutral, they are fair trade, they're just like all of the good things, and they last a really long time. I do want to say, if you already have reusable bags that work for you, then use those. No need to go out and buy new bags. If you keep buying reusable bags, it kind of defeats the purpose of having reusable bags. But like I said, these guys I've had for like the last 6 years. They've lasted a really long time. So if you are in the market for a reusable bag, I would highly, highly recommend Chico bags. I'm obsessed. Last but certainly not least on my swaps is my Hydro Flask. Easily one of my favorite purchases I've ever made. Mine is 40 ounce, but the Hydro Flask comes in a variety of sizes. Any reusable water bottle is great, but an insulated one is even better. Personally speaking, I don't like to drink water unless it's basically like drinking a glacier, so I prefer my water super cold, especially when I go hiking. Even though this thing is kind of massive, it's great to take on hikes because my water stays super cold, and then I have water for me, and then also can just fill Ollie's water bowl up from this. Again, if you have a regular reusable water bottle, just use that. But if you are in the market, highly recommend Hydro Flask. So, Hydro Flask. Highly recommend. So that's it. Those are my top 9 sustainable swaps that I swear by. Again, I have other things in my life that I use, but these are the ones that are just the most convenient, and I feel like kind of the easiest swaps for somebody to make. If you're just starting your sustainability journey, I hope some of these maybe will inspire you. Next time you go to buy shampoo or dryer sheets, you might consider one of these options instead. That'll last you a little bit longer. But if you're already deep in your sustainability journey, let me know if you use any of these, or if you have any other sustainable items that you use instead. I'd love to hear about them. Also, I just want to note, buying reusable products usually incurs some amount of cost because you're paying for things up front. And for a lot of people, it is a luxury. My advice, look out for those sales. That's what I did for a lot of these products. A lot of times around the holidays, there will be sales, even like Mother's Day sales, Earth Day sales, 4th of July sales, any kind of holiday. Go to those sites and see if you can get a 20% off or 30% off discount. Hopefully sales like that will help mitigate those upfront costs, because I promise you all these products are definitely worth it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and double, triple check that you are subscribed. That's really, really important. Let me know in the comments below if you're considering using any of these products, or if you have any questions, I'll gladly answer them in the comment section or over on my Instagram at Ashley on the Planet. And that's all. So until next time. It's the lamest game of fetch.